There is no such a thing like the best yoga poses for beginners, but I used AI to analyze the most effective yoga poses for beginners, taking into account factors like easy execution, injury prevention, and overall benefits. Hi everyone, my name is Monica, and welcome to your AI Picks the Top 10 Yoga Poses for Beginners. So this video presents the top 10 poses recommended by AI, providing a science-based starting point for your yoga journey. There's gonna be only 10 minutes for the 10 poses. Let's get started in easy seated. Great pose for beginners, stretches hips and groins. Just simply cross your feet in front of you, balance on your sit bones, keep your upper body straight. If you need support, you can place your hands down beside you. If you are okay to keep the spine long, bring your hands on the top of your knees or thighs. Relax the shoulders. Just a side note, I have a little baby bird born yesterday. So if you see the mom flying in and out, that's because feeding the baby. All right, so let's go back to the seated position. Stay there for a long breath in and out. And coming out, going into our next pose, transition on your hands and knees. Keep your knees hip width apart, hands underneath your shoulders. The cat-cow pose. Relax the feet. As you inhale, lift the chin and the tailbone. Let the belly sink, look up. As you exhale, round your back and press the hip forward, bring the chin in. Move nice and slow, synchronize with your breath. This is great, gentle spinal stretch, good for warming up and improving mobility. Notice how you feel in your spine as you moving in and out from the pose. Good, and then come back into neutral long spinal position. And let's go into our first downward facing dog. Oops, my list of 10 poses just flew in. As you lift your hip in the air, keep your upper body straight and nice and long spine. Don't worry about not having your legs fully straight yet at the beginning. Just simply do some pedaling, pressing into your heels, trying to stretch your legs, the back of your legs. So this pose is great for strengthening the upper back and shoulders and stretches the hamstrings and the calves. Keep yourself in the pose for 1 or 2 deep breaths in and out before you start making your way forward. Step or walk to the front and slowly roll up into nice long standing position. And now let's do our next pose called mountain pose. Open up your feet hip width apart. Engage your knees, balance the core. Relax the shoulders. Relax your arms down. Keep your head balanced on the top of the spine. It's a fundamental standing pose, promotes grounding and balances. And just keep your breath again nice and long in the pose. Now moving into the next position, which is our tree pose. Simply bring your right foot just above your ankle and make sure your knee is pointing out towards the side. Hands together in front of you in the prayer position, or bring your arms up nice and long and straight above your head. This pose improves balances, stretches the inner thighs and the hip flexors, especially if you bring your foot up eventually a bit higher on your inner thighs. Now let's move towards the other side, doing the same thing. And just bringing your left foot right above your ankle. This is a trick here. If you want to learn first, maybe you keep your big toe touching down. Make sure you keep the balance going. And as I mentioned, if you get better, you can bring the sole of the foot up towards the inner thighs. But this is a great way to start to learn to balance in tree pose. Nice. And as you let go, coming back into standing pose, let's move into our warrior one. Step back with your left foot. Create alignment between heel to heel or heel to arch. Square the hip to the front and inhale, lift your arms above your head. Exhale, bend the front knee, relax your shoulders down. So in warrior one pose, you're going to stretch your legs, open your hips. This is a good way to build confidence in yoga. Keep your breath steady. In and out breathing. In the next exhale, simply open your hip towards the side and relax your arms down shoulder height into warrior two pose. Make sure you keep everything aligned. This also strengthens your legs and stretches the groins. Opens the chest. As you coming into our triangle pose, simply lean forward and just extend your left arm up towards the ceiling or the sky, and your right arm goes and support maybe through the ankle. Exhale, moving forward, coming all the way up into standing. Step to the front, walk it all out. And then step back with your right foot this time. Square the hip to the front again. Lift your arms up, bend the front knee. Warrior one again on the other side. Right? The benefits are the same. Strengthens the leg, right? It's just, maybe feels a little bit different on this side. Just take a note of that too. Open your hip towards the right side, arms down, shoulder height, again in warrior two. And just like before, moving into triangle from here. Notice that you can bend the elbow at the beginning and place it on the top of your left thigh as you're extending your right arm up. This is just a transitioning pose into triangle. Eventually, maybe you lengthen and extend your left leg out. You don't have to at the right as you're starting. Notice how you feel. This is a great way to stretch the side body, improves the balance and opens the hip too. Breathe in and out. Coming out of the pose, back to the center. Bend your knee, lift your arms up, back into warrior one again. Good, and step to the front to walk it out. All right, now we're going all the way down. Relax your upper body first. Relax your head, arms and shoulders. Maybe hold on to the opposite elbows and make your way down on your knees first. Keep them hip width apart and gently sit back towards your heels. Relax your forehead down on the mat. Your arms are alongside your body. Palms are facing up. This is a restorative pose. Stretches the back and the hips, calms the mind as you stay for a few breaths in and out. An easy, beneficial pose. And then we're coming out, creating our last pose, transitioning on our back. Now we are moving into our bridge pose. Just keep your feet hip width apart as you bend your knees. Walk your heels close into your hands as your arms are alongside. And once you're ready, lift the hip in the air. Just keep your neck long. Engage the core. So the bridge pose is great to strengthen the back, the glutes, the thighs, and improves posture. Staying in a pose for a couple of breaths in and out. Notice how you feel. And that was our last pose, 10 out of 10. coming into Shavasana, the resting pose. I'm surprised that it doesn't mention the pose, but this is one of another nice, great position to be in yoga. But this is a resting pose at the end of our class. I hope you enjoy the sequence. Let me know in a comment section if you want to learn more, if you need more help. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.